So the first dish is the Le Bernardin Salmon Rillettes from Eric. Eric, please tell us about your dish.
So the Salmon Rillettes became a signature at Le Bernardin. It's something that we used to put on the table for lunch, and it's to share, and it's very convivial. It existed since Le Bernardin opened, and this year we finally decided to have different canapés, but always one of the canapés for lunch is the Salmon Rillette. So it's basically a salmon spread with smoked salmon, poached salmon in white wine, a bit of shallots, and then it's mixed and with chives and mayonnaise and lemon juice.
Emeril chose a wine. It's the Luis Pato Espumante Bruto Rosado Informal 2014. It's a wine that has not been rated by Wine Spectator. But Emeril, tell us why you selected this wine with the Salmon Rillette.
Well, Bruce, having this dish many times, I chose this wine because, first of all, I think he's a really great producer. And when I tasted the wine and I knew Eric's dish, the Salmon Rillette, I like the creamy notes of the what the wine does to the dish without overpowering it, and then also the saltiness of the salmon roe eggs, I think makes a really great combination. Cheers.
My wine is the Alfred Gratian Brut Champagne Cuvée Paradis 2015, rated 95 points, and it costs $135. It's a blend of 60% Chardonnay and 40% Pinot Noir. And I chose it because I felt that with the oiliness of the salmon and the richness, it needed a wine that had some creaminess and richness and depth, but also good acidity to cut through. And I think you find in the wine there's a lot of citrus. So the Paradis it's fermented in small barrels, so you get that richness and kind of toastiness. It's also aged 8 years on the lees, which adds to that toastiness, but there's no malolactic. And I think that gives it the crispness and the focus. And then I also thought, when in doubt, champagne. It's a crowd pleaser. So now, is anybody else, any other chefs? Eric, do you want to comment on the pairing? It's your dish, or?
Yeah, I'd like to comment on the pairing. Both wines are delicious, and it's going to be tough because I wanted you to lose, Bruce.
Which one do you like better? Rosé?
Can you pronounce it again?
Because last year it felt like it was hazing for you, and the year before was even worse. But this year you step up the game a little bit, and your choice is excellent. I like of course, Emeril, I love you, and I love your choice as well. But I like the acidity that the champagne has, and it contrasts with the richness of the Rillette. And Bruce, I'm sorry to like your choice.
Thank you, Eric. I'll take that as a compliment.
I have a couple thoughts here. I don't have any problem with Bruce winning, except for when it's my round. But I think what Emeril did was fantastic. First of all, I think the dish itself, I could eat this all day long. So thank you for that, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you. But, there's something about a rosé with salmon, or something about Pinot Noir with salmon. There's something about pink with pink that works really well. That said, I've got to say there was something about the yeasty notes of the champagne that just took it over the top for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of threw you a curveball there, didn't I?
How much money you throw around, Bruce?
As much as Marvin gave me.
Listen, Marvin, finally, after we retire our beloved Thomas Matthews, it's paying off having Bruce as the editor. Finally, he's choosing wines that make sense. The learning curve of this guy has been amazing. Bruce, I love you.
Oh, listen, I learned from the best, right? From you guys.
Yeah.
So
I'm very quickly, obviously, you know, the French are amazing with words. This dish is unbelievable. It's so tasty. But it's amazing. They give you the leftover of the bone-in, the salmon. They call it rillettes, and they charge you for it. I love the French people. I love Eric. And he makes a heck of a good dish. And me, I'm going to go because I have to. I'm going to go with Emeril's wine because who doesn't love champagne? Everybody loves champagne. Champagne is already the winner in a way. But this wine, this espumante with this grape, the 100% Baga grape, is astonishing, goes so well. And it's so bold to go with kind of a red wine dash rosé with fish, that's what I'm going, obviously, with this wine. Even if you tell me, if the system was not rigged, I will vote for both wines. But because probably he's making sure we don't have that chance, he wants to break us apart between the people that think one wine is better or the other. Why we cannot go with both? I am José Andrés, and you know I endorse this message.
You just better be careful. You're going to get sued by that voting machine company.
Oh, yeah, I need, but it's a lot of lawyers. We only have lawyers. How many lawyers in the room? Shit, we're covered.
Emeril, it was a good showing, and I have to say that that the Portuguese wine showed very well against stellar champagne. And I want to thank the people from Freixet Mianeto, who I think NRA is here, Susie, Lionel, the export director. Thank you very much for supplying the wine for us today.
But who won, Bruce?
Well, it looked like 50.
No, who won? Who won? I didn't say
champagne.
Who. And who chose the champagne?
I did.
Shit. And who controlled? Okay, I'm going to stop right there. You did. And who controls the voting system? I don't know, guys.
Marvin.
We need to talk after. I need the lawyers. I need more than 100.
I think you should quit while you're ahead.
You know,
Moving on.
For a guy who did not spit one taste of wine last night, you're hanging in there pretty well with your words today.
I don't spit because my father never teach me how to spit. And I make a mess out of myself, so I drink it.
I will say that Jose mentioned to me upstairs in the photo studio that this is much too early to be doing this event. That he really wants to hold it at about 7 in the evening.
Hold on. Emeril doesn't have a phone. So his vote has not been including. The system is rigged. He couldn't vote for his own wine. I mean, you don't have a phone.
Does everybody have the app?
Everybody has the app but you.